Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another Heyday video. In this video, we're going to be talking about how to expand your land faster in Heyday. And of course, I'm going to expand my farm. It's been months since I last expanded and I'm so excited. So let's get started and see what's going on around. You guys can see my pets are all running around because they just want to sleep. That's perfect. I think my boat is here. Yes, it is. We need to fill the crates. I'm going to do the chocolate bees. Okay, we need some sugar canes and olive oil. I'm just gonna ask for help because, yeah, that's one benefit of purchasing the Farm Pass. You get extra boat help perk. Okay, so let's talk about the land expansion. So what is a land expansion? Now, Heyday is all about expanding your farm. Once you first get into Heyday, you don't have all this land unlocked. You actually have to unlock it by using some tools, which you guys can see over here. These are your land tools. We have the land deed, mallet, and the marker stake. Land expansion unlocks at level 22, and I think land expansion is very critical because it not only helps you to organize your farm better, but you can also decorate it. It can look more beautiful, and it just feels better to have a big farm, like you guys can see over here. And of course, don't cut your trees once you expand the farm. So there are two types of land expansions in the game currently. Number one is the normal expansion that we get over here. You don't need anything special for this land. You just need the land tools. But if you come across the road, a lot of pieces here actually require this item expansion permit. I've already talked a lot about it. If you're interested, you can watch my expansion permit videos. But basically, this is a token that you can only get from Derby, mystery boxes, and special events. And I currently have a lot, which I'm going to be spending in this video. So, how to expand your land faster? What are some of the ways that you can use? I'm going to tell you one thing, which is going to be the key to all of this. Not only to land expansion, but to overall progress in the game. And that is playing every day, playing regularly, and playing as much as you can. People don't understand the importance of time in Heyday. The more time you spend, the more time you play this game, the faster you progress, the more benefits you get, the more tools you get that are needed. But still, there's some ways that can help you. Number one are definitely the events. Anytime there's special events in the game, usually we get the town visitors event where they're going to give you more expansion materials, truck events where we get the land expansion materials. Make sure that you participate in those events. Harvesting is a really good way to get the tools. You guys are going to see I'm going to get some tools. It could be land tools, the barn, or the salad tools. You can see over here I just harvested my crops and I got a lot of tools. Now, if you're a low-level player, I can understand the challenges. I would suggest you guys to focus on one thing at a time. The mistake that lower-level players make is that they start focusing on too many things at a time and they end up doing nothing. Don't do the same. You just focus on one thing. If your focus in the game is land, then make sure that you don't focus a lot on the barn. Of course, if you happen to upgrade your barn or silo naturally, that's perfect, that's brilliant. But don't stress on the barn if you're already stressing on the land. That's not how the game's going to work. That's not really an effective way to play the game. And another great way to get a lot of tools is harvesting. Make sure you plant and harvest a lot of crops. Waiting is recommended because it only takes 2 minutes and you don't have to wait a lot. You can simply play your game and you can just plant the wheat and harvest it. Every 2 minutes you'll get 1 or 2 items, and that of course could be land tools. Let's talk about pets. Another great way to get the land expansion items in the game. You just have to feed your pets and wake them up. They sleep every 6 hours and they can give you a lot of tools like you guys can see over here. I'm actually getting a lot of barn tools today, but it's all random and you do get the land tools sometimes as well. So let's wake up all my pets and see what I can get today. So many bolts, so many mine tools. See, I just got a land deed. Now the probabilities to get any tool are very random. All you have to do is to participate in the gaming activities every single day. Your pets are really effective, so make sure that you spend your vouchers on the pets. Now, my most favorite way to get the tools in the game is town. Yes, town, I think it's the best place if you want to get expansion materials. I get so many expansion materials from this place, tons of tools. I don't even need them. I sometimes even sell my tools. You guys can see how many tools I'm getting. It's crazy. This is crazy. And that's why never stop working on your town, but you always keep working. I know town is boring, but it's worth it. It is so worth it in the end. All you have to do is to serve the townies, fully serve them, and they will give you a gift, which of course could be the land tools as well. If you've got your sanctuary animals, they can also leave some tools over here. Make sure to collect them. So there's plenty of ways to get the tools in the game. Your chest sometimes can also give you a tool. You can see over here. Yeah, so how do you fully serve a town visitor? You just tap on your town hall, and I'm just going to serve this person in the diner. Let's give him what he needs. I'm going to spend 4 diamonds, and you can see I just got a gift, and he gave me 1 dynamite. Again, the probabilities are all over the place. You can get any tools, and land tools are one of them. Another thing that a lot of people don't talk about, it's actually trading. Trading is very helpful. Now, I haven't traded in a long time just because I don't need to trade because I can get so many tools by simply playing the game. But if you want to progress a little faster, you can do the trading. I'm not even sure what's the ratio, but back in the day, back in 2016, when I was playing the game, I remember when I hit level 40, there was a guy in this neighborhood. He told me if I would give him 30 barn tools, he would give me 120 land tools. And I was like, are you kidding me? And my main focus at that time was not really barn. I had enough barn space. I was doing well. I was able to manage my products. So I was like, you know what? Let's try this. Let's see if that guy is actually telling the truth. So I gave him 30 barn tools, and he actually gave me 120 land tools, 40 of each. And I was able to open my land, and then I started trading regularly with him. But that was back in 2016. Now you also have the limit, so I can understand it's going to take you a lot of time. And the ratios might be a little different now. Who knows? But trading, it's definitely helpful. A lot of people do this. Many people still don't do. But if you want to take a further step ahead, I would definitely recommend trading. But overall, playing your game every single day, participating in all the events, harvesting a lot, and playing the town every day. Town is still the most significant part if you want to get a lot of expansion materials, including the land. So don't forget to focus on your town, and you can see even sometimes when you collect from your animals, you can get the tools. Rose is working over here, so see, she is giving me some tools right here. Oh, and sometimes we have special events like the catalog events. You guys can also get expansion materials from there. Like you can see over here, I'm getting marker stakes, land deeds, mallets. You can, of course, purchase them. Apart from that, we have the global events that are also very helpful. And when you participate in the derby, you also get the tools in the threshold. So do purchase them from there. The valley is another great way to get the tools. So I'm just going to come over here to my land, and I'm going to show you guys what my main focus is at the moment. So I've been playing a lot of town for the past 2 to 3 weeks, and I've collected a ton of town tools. Now, I didn't get all of them just in 2 weeks. That's actually impossible. I've been collecting them for the past year because I wasn't playing Hay for a long time, so now I have so many that I thought I should expand my farm. And of course, I've got 178 expansion permits. Expansion permits are a little harder to get than the tools. But I think it's interesting because, Hay wanted to make people stay engaged so that they don't, get bored and they have a goal to play. And you get a lot of expansion permits from the derby. So I'm trying to expand this part over here at the very left-hand side, from the corner. I really want to get this tree over here, the wisteria tree. It's like very crystally blue colored. I'm not focusing on this part. I think I'll do this later. Now, each part of the land costs you a different number of expansion materials and, of course, the expansion permits. So, are you guys ready to expand my farm with me? I'm so excited. This is going to be a big, big moment for me. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Oh my gosh, this feels so good. It feels like a huge achievement once you finally unlock a land. I'm just going to blow the rocks, but I'm not going to cut the trees. You guys know me. I don't cut these trees. They change their color and they look gorgeous. So I'm not going to do that. I'm, of course, following a pattern, like very specific pieces of land. I'm not doing them all randomly. That's not what my main focus is. So this is going to cost me 68 of each tool and 19 permits. That's expensive. That is really expensive. I'm sorry, is that a tree? What is that? Wow, that's actually cool. I thought this was an orange tree, and then I was like, how do I have an orange tree here? That's impossible. I was literally shocked for a second. I'm just gonna bring it over here. Yeah, like this. Okay, now let's expand this part over here. It's 44 each land tools and 18 permits. Incredible. Let's see if I can do this one over here. This is going to cost me 19, and this is, wow, this is more expensive. I'm actually running out of the mallets. So I think I'm just going to open this one over here. Yes, it costed me 19 permits, and I've officially run out of the mallets and the marker stakes, but I still have a lot of expansion permits. So it's not going to be a problem. I do have a lot of time. I'm going to keep playing Heyday, and I'll definitely be able to expand this part, I think, in 2 or maybe 3 weeks. So don't rush things. Take them slowly. Do whatever you can. Don't compare yourself to other players. Your main purpose should be to enjoy the game and not to stress. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. I just wanted to do a little gameplay and share some tips with you guys. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just wanted to make a video about expanding the farm, a little gameplay, talking about some tips and general information. If you have any more tips, any suggestions, feedback, share that in the comments. Subscribe to the channel if you still haven't for more fun Haiti content. I'll see you guys soon. Have a good day. Bye.